Hi guys, please give us input, right? Because of the communication between us, we improve always things. You'll notice that there's a new root, so bash.rc, and a new ZSH file, and it includes something that we've learned about hblock. There is this application, and you can install it with sudo pacman -s ArcoLinux hblock. It's not from us, but we've made it ours, right? So this particular package is going to stop trackers and all that, so we don't have rubbish on our system. So here it is. etc host file will be changed to block 400,000. Well, in reality it's 280,000. I've seen in the meantime it has changed a little bit and slimmed down. Advertising, tracking, and malware domains. Run hblock to change etc host. So that's the trick. It is going to change something on your system, and I wanted to unchange something, and that's why we made a new alias. That's the fun with aliases. Sometimes you get these long commands and you think, oh my god, I'm never gonna remember that. That's when you say, let's make an alias. Hosts, that's the file you have to look out for. So this is the normal thing. Well, I can keep these guys in, out, out, just one is enough. We're talking about this alias on hblock. So when you want hblock, you type hblock. If you don't want it, then unload it, and then you say unhblock. That was the idea of the command, and I have to remember this one, right? None I could remember, but S and D I would forget over time. So anything, and that's I want this in the video, anything that's done with our tweak tool, right, can be done with going to code, going to files, going to settings and change. All of this is just fixable without a tool. Because often people think, oh my god, I can't switch distro because they have this great tool. We don't want you to start pushing buttons, and yes, we do like to program in Python and provide you this ATT thing, but in essence it's still all go to the right file, change the right parameter, and there you are. So I was making the other video you'll see on the last video on our channel, and I was talking about and looking for the variable -b. It does not exist anymore. So we've asked the developer, is it still possible to do -b, or why is it gone, etc. So we'll wait for his answer. In the meantime, if we have an hblock, right, you get all these lists. Hectorm, let's call him Hectorm, right? That's the name of it on GitHub. Probably Hector or something. So let's call him Hector. He's going to gather a list, clean out the list. He's not making the lists, he's gathering lists and put them all inside a nice file that I've closed now again. So what is changed is the hosts file. So we've generated an 282,000. So think about it, 282,000 wrong domains, wrong websites, tracking these devices, whatever they are called, are now out. They will not be bothering you anymore. So that's what happened to your etc hosts. Now what I wanted to have is something to get my original back, right? And so get the normal one back. And I said, okay, how do I do that? And I had to go to the website. Now I can say hblock is fine, but let's now unhblock it. So if I do this unhblock, it's gonna tell to the system a command, the alias, right? Alias unhblock, and that's it. hblock -s non d none, but I can't remember that one. I can remember unhblock, and what happens to the hosts file is this. It's back to normal, right? So now I can, all the trackers can follow me, and yay, they can see who what ArcoLinux sees and does and all that, and all the advertising on websites is all coming back, right? But it is interesting to have it, because sometimes they'll get false positives. And we've already, this is an ArcoLinux hblock, not the hblock from AUR. We have our own view on things, right? We make our own choices. That's all I'm always saying. Linux is just making choices. That's it. So we have an allow list in here. And for me, Analytics Google is not a website I want to block. Marketing platform is part of it. It's not the one I want to block. I want to be able to go to my Analytics Google and see how my websites are improving. So those are now whitelisted, right? So you can say allow list, blacklist, deny list, and you can add things in here. You can change these things and add more to it, and they will be also allowed, or they will be surplus denied. That's it for me, just showing you guys that there is an hblock. We had it, but there's now also an unhblock, so we can have it back all open, right? With tracking, with a lot of tracking. And the other one is preventing other domains to track you. All right, have fun. Cheers.